Well, here we have two new models in the Yamaha PSRE series. We have the E453 and the EW400. Both are fantastic keyboards, both are incredibly portable, they're both light. You can also run them on mains power, battery power. They've got a whole host of features, sounds, styles to really get you inspired. So there's a few differences between the PSRE453 and the EW400. First of all, the E453, and I suppose it's an obvious difference, has 61 notes on the keyboard. It's a touch-sensitive keyboard, full-size key. Then as you move up to the EW400, you get a 76-note keyboard. And because of that, the piano sound that we have inside the EW400 is a higher quality. It's the Yamaha Live Concert Grand piano sound. Also, you'll notice a difference in the speaker power. So the E453 has two 6-watt speakers, whereas the EW400 has two 12-watt speakers. Also, when you look round at the back, the EW400 has two dedicated analog outputs for a left and right channel. Yeah, the connectivity in both the EW400 and the E453 is fantastic. First of all, we have a USB socket that allows you to connect it to a computer and also an iOS device, and we have apps available to interact with the keyboards. We've also got a USB to memory stick, so we can save settings to the memory stick in the back of the keyboard. As well as that, you can connect a sustain pedal, and on the EW400, two dedicated outputs. Well, there's two things that we have here that make these instruments incredibly easy to use. Yes, there's lots of functions, yes, there's lots of sounds and backing styles, but we have one button on the top left of the panel and it says Portable Grand. So no matter what the keyboard is doing at the time, if you push that button, it will take you straight back to the grand piano sound. Also, there's a section on both models called registration memory, and we have 8 banks of 4 registration buttons on each keyboard. This allows you to save a snapshot of the keyboard at the time into a button, and this is great if you need to prepare for an exam. You can have an entire piece of music set up to be recorded on one button, or indeed for live performance as well. Well, on both the EW400 and the E453, we have these two live controls on the front, and they allow us to interact with different sounds and settings in the keyboard in real time. And because we have this real-time control now, we've got a new section on the E453 and the EW400 called pattern mode, and these have pre-made chord progressions saved into the backings, and that allows you to take your hands away from the keyboard and interact with the music like we've never been able to before. Well, the aux in on both of these keyboards is a great feature. It allows you to take the output from an MP3 player or some other music playing device and play it through the speakers of your keyboard. But it goes one step further than that as well, because we have a melody suppressor built in to both keyboards. So if you play maybe your favorite track through the instrument, if you push the melody suppressor, it will remove the lead line, the singer or the lead instrument, so that you can play over the top. both keyboards have a really comprehensive sequencer inside. It's a 6-track sequencer, and it captures anything. It can capture the backing styles, it can capture what you're playing on the keyboard. We also have a built-in arpeggiator, which it will also record in, so you can really build up a live performance.